Good morning. Welcome. My name is Steve Schroeder with Smart Community Technologies. We're going over step 3. You've seen the video on texting and how to give away prizes for people who opt in. Now we want to go to step 3, which can be used as a standalone. So you don't necessarily need to have texting. You don't necessarily need to give away prizes who opt in. But no matter what type of business you are, you definitely need geofencing and data. But when you start combining geofencing and data with unique prizes, with unique texting, with unique winning, with unique personalization and gamification, well, now you're doing something amazing. And remember, if you add the step 4, which I will talk to you about later or you've already seen, then all of this is provided free of charge. So the question from me is this: why would you not do this? Uh, I think your business is too important to let other people steal your customers from you. So let's go over that real quick. And then just in a second, Smart Community Technologies really serves two important roles, and then we'll go right to the geofencing, which is really cool. But we're digital chefs and we're mobile mixologists or geo bartenders. In other words, small business owners don't want to go to the store, buy groceries, download the recipe, cook the meal, mix their own drink, and then try to run their own business on top of all that. Now, that is especially true when you don't even know what the recipe is and it costs more to buy the groceries and cook the meal on your own rather than have a trained professional do it for them. In other words, why go through all the hassle and training when it doesn't cost anything? Okay, in the tech world, this not only saves money and stress, but it generates higher ROI because you have a better solution. Every business owner needs a master chef of technology that's able to take existing ingredients and turns out world-class meals that produce higher revenue at lower cost. Who doesn't need that, right? Now, Smart Community Technologies, we allow business owners to sit down at the table, relax, order your favorite drink, have a waiter deliver the meal, and then have a world-class chef or bartender serving your every need. Now, if you would rather do all of this on your own for more money and not get near the results and make less money to do, why in the world would you do that? We do it for less cost and higher ROI than if you tried to do everything on your own. So that's how it works. Okay, let's go into geofencing and we're done with the intro. You ready? This is a really powerful stuff. So now that you may have texting, and now you may have prizes. Now we geofence your competitors' store traffic. We can track all of the abandoned visitors on your website. We can look for people who are searching for your competitors online, and we can intercept them and tell them, here, why don't you come over to this business, go here, do this. We know where they came from. We know their credit score. We know how much money they make. We know what kind of car they drive. We know all of this in advance. We can either cherry pick them or we can take them out of a competitor and send them your message and say, hey, Steve, wouldn't you want to win a free Mustang instead? Why don't you come over here and have a Grey Goose, or come over here and have an appetizer, or come over here and have a game of bowling? We not only have better prizes, but we have better games that all of our customers can win $50,000 in cash, free Mustangs, free gift cards, all kinds of stuff. Really, where else are you going to go? And then we track their moods. Their responses. We put a conversion fence in. We send them an email. We can even automatically send them a voicemail which doesn't ring to their phone, or we can even send a personalized UPS letter. We cut our teeth on direct mail marketing, and this actually works now that you can target individual people and not hit everybody in a neighborhood. So this is pretty advanced stuff. I'm going to run down this real quick so we don't take too long, but people ask all the time, how do you qualify the data? Easy. It's the big data world. We have multiple point verification processes. We include the name, the address. All of this stuff. Do not comply. Everything is big boy. We have a special program that's spent well over $1 million automating the whole process, tracking this. These are things that tools that can now be used with the power of computing, the access of all the data, the people's apps on their phone, the IP address. Don't want to get too detailed, but that's what it is. This is a sample email that we would send using Ford dealership as an example. all, custom letter, all beautifully sent to them. And why did they get this letter? Because they happened to visit the Hyundai dealership across the street, or they were going to a Chevy dealer. In other words, we geofence the competitor and then send them an invitation to win a free Ford Mustang and come over here for whatever we want to do, and then we track all that results, right? And we can pick them out of neighborhoods. We can pick them out of competitor dealers. It doesn't matter. We can pick them out of competitive bowling centers. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of business. It's all set up. Here's the notification you get that when these people penetrate a fence, either of a competitor or of a companion business, or doesn't matter again where, you get their name, last name and first name, email, address, distance, credit range, auto make, model, what kind of campaign was it, everything right to your inbox every single day. We can actually do this much more frequently, but once a day is fine. And we can even pipe this into a CRM, or we can pipe it into a POS kind of a tracking mechanism, or we can set an Excel spreadsheet and you own the data. Most geofencing solutions do not offer you the data. Now you get all of the digital ads to their phone, to their computer. You get all the emails sent. You also get the voicemail if you want, although that's optional. But you get all of that, plus you get the data. And you get all of this cheaper than just buying the data alone. So it's much more powerful. Let me break down a few more things with you. Here's like a live example of a recap that we might get emailed to you at the end of the day. Here's all the people that penetrated your competitor. Here's their car they drive. Here's their credit score. Here's their phone number. You want to call them and invite them in. I mean, we do it automatically digitally, but sometimes a good old-fashioned phone call from the owner. Hey, Steve, what were you doing going to Chipotle today? Why don't you come over to Qdoba? Hey, Steve, I don't know if you were looking for a new car or not, maybe at the local Honda dealer across the street. Have you seen what the new results on our new Ford is? I mean, and the guy's thinking, how did he know I was there today? You don't mention that, but you're calling all these people who are visiting a competitor dealer with a credit score of over 750. They're getting ready to spend money, and you're not reaching out. Why? Because you don't have this capability? Well, now you do. And how much is it? Nothing. All of it's included when you do it right. If you want to pay for this on your own privately, we can show you how to do that, because you don't have to do everything at once. Take one piece of the puzzle at a time. Let me go real quick. We can then track these people with a special data pixel to your visitors. So if they penetrated a geofence or a competitor or anywhere, and then they ended up going to your website, bang, hey, Steve, now we got some ROI going. This guy was at the Honda dealer earlier today, and now 7:30 at night, he's on your website. Hello, maybe the ad worked, right? So we can send them messages to their phone like this. So not only do we get the data when they penetrate the fence, but then we send them an ad not only to their phone, but we track them and cross-append that data back to their home and get the IP address of their computer or tablet and do the same thing there. And then when they try to search for a competitor, we intercept that and send them your message instead. So it's all very powerful stuff. We can demo this to you live or show it to you. That's what's the power of geofencing when you combine this with texting and winning and emailing and multi-touch stuff. Pretty cool. We can also do keyword contextual. So when they start searching for anything like what you might have, we can intercept that keyword and kind of get them your ad to their tablet or computer or whatever they may be. That's what that is. Category contextual. So maybe they haven't specified, but they're looking for a type of sedan. Well, and they haven't even considered, let's say, a Ford vehicle. Well, now, hey, Steve, just in case you're looking for this type of vehicle, have you seen our new whatever? And we can do all that, intercept it. It's all kind of included. Competitive keyword. You can look at that. People kind of know that. People sort of know this, but they haven't combined it with, let's say, a texting, geofencing, complete data turnkey system and included all of these ingredients in one. This is a key recipe. It doesn't mean we invented keyword search or competitor search or invented geofencing. We didn't invent texting, but when the ingredients are put together, the meal is incredible. And when the meal doesn't cost anything, it tastes even better. And that's what you can do when you follow the proper strategy. Here's a couple of the ads that we may send out. We specialize in dealerships, but it doesn't matter if you're a dealership, if you're a bowling center, or it really does not matter. I mean, we can take customers away from any business, drive them into your business. We can target customers who have a certain income, a certain credit score, a certain likelihood, and hit them digitally and invite them to your business. We can track where they go, all without an app. So now we are going to be building an app, but this is a lot simpler. The next thing that we're building, it doesn't even require an app. We're going to be able to intercept all the social media from any geofenced area, and then you can communicate with thousands and thousands, if not millions of people free of charge right through the existing Facebook, Instagram, Twitter app already on their phone. So we have some amazing stuff, but we don't stop innovating. So that's just a sample of a script that we might do. We did that for Diamond Ford. You can kind of look at that if you want to, slow it down. How do you measure success? We track all your visitors. We know exactly where they came from and what they did. Look at that later. I don't want to take too much time. It's easy to track the conversion zones because when they penetrate a fence of a competitor, now we know when they hit yours, that's what a conversion zone is. So we might set up 50 different fences over a city, and we track them when they go one place, and then when that same IP address penetrates your conversion zone fence, now we know that we secured somebody from a competitor dealer to your business, and you know the ROI. And then we put all of this together. This is what's great. It's not only a web tracker, it's not only reporting, it's follow-up emails, it's personalized mail, it's a contest via a snail mail campaign or a voicemail or a website visit or a digital ad or a text in. This is what you need to do today, and this is what consumers are requesting that you comply with. That's what we do. Thank you for your time. Let me know if you have any questions. And when you combine this with texting, and you combine it with prizes, and you combine it with a custom way for people to come in and win a free Mustang, and all of these prizes don't cost you anything, you have something special. So thanks again. Look forward to talking to you later.